Hello everyone, this is Satvik, and in this video we'll be discussing about session hijacking and also a practical about how you can do this attack. So without getting any delay, let's dive into the video. Guys, first of all, really thank you for all your support. If you want to connect with me personally, you can check out my Twitter, and if you want to be part of this channel's community, you can check out my Discord server. All the links in the description below. So we'll be discussing about the session hijacking, like a small bit of theory, and also like I'll be showing you a simple attack on a test application. So the session hijacking doesn't require much of an explanation, because hijacking in the sense like you are trying to manipulate it from the desired location. Like for example, there is something like aeroplane hijacking, so they hijack that aeroplane so that they use it for their own needs. Same here. So session in the sense we are going to hijack a web sessions, like the sessions that you basically get when you log in. So basically cookies. So how cookies work is like whenever you try to log in, right, a cookie is going to be generated, and that cookie acts as like a token. For example, assume that you just installed a new browser, and if you log in to your Gmail or like google.com or anything like that, you don't need to log in it several times, because once you log in for the first time, a cookie is going to be created, and using that cookie you don't need to like log in every time. But if you clear all the cookies and sort of data, then you'll be asked to relog in. So that is what a cookie means basically. Like it's a token which is used for like authentication. Okay, so here we'll be like hijacking that cookie, like we'll be manipulating that cookie and we'll be using it for our own needs. So first of all, this doesn't work on all the sites. So it works, let's discuss. There are few types of ways you can get that cookie. So first you need to get that cookie. Okay, so how to obtain that cookie is like you can do some like network sniffing. So I already covered a tool called as Ethercap. You can check that out on my channel, and also you can also use other tools as well to do network sniffing. It's like man in the middle attack, and then you can get a cookie. But the problem here is like, sorry, the problem here is like you can only see the cookies of unencrypted sessions. Like for example, only HTTP. You cannot see the cookie of HTTPS websites. So that's the big issue. So that's one thing, but it works. And the second one is like vulnerabilities, like for example cross-site scripting, XSS. So we already discussed about cross-site scripting. So if you don't know, I'll leave the link for that XSS in the description below. You can do check that out. If there exists an cross-site scripting vulnerability, then you can obtain cookie no matter how secure the website is, like whether it can be HTTPS or HTTPS. You can just obtain the cookie. So we'll be discussing about all those. I'm not going to show you the network sniffing module because I'm doing this on Windows. I'm going to show this on like XSS. So let's see. So let's go back. So this is the website. Like I'm going to demonstrate this on like a normal website. A normal. You can also try it on other websites as well. So for example, if I go to sign up, or if I go to sign up, for example, if I the password, username and password are like test and test, you can see it here just for the demonstration purpose. So if I click on login, and if I go to your cart, not your cart, I think it's guest book maybe. There should be something here so that we can see, right? I think it's on cart only, I guess. Let's reload it. Okay, so basically you get cart option when you log in. Okay, so this is like you logged in here. Basically you logged in. So, or if you go to your profile, you can see there is some details about the profile. So here in the search icon, so I'm just going to perform an XSS attack. Okay, so a simple XSS attack or cross-site scripting attack. So just you can go ahead, like these attacks are like basic, but I'm just understand how the session hijacking works. Okay, so you can do several sort of attacks in order to get a cookie. You can also do SQL injection. You can do many sort of attacks. I just shown you few, but these the stuff that I shown you are like pretty common for the session hijacking. So that is it. So if I do some alert one slash script, you can see it gives me a prompt here. Like if I can also do something like alert document dot cookie, document dot cookie. So like you may be having doubt, like Satvik, you are just doing what in your browser, but what's the specialty? Like you can modify this, okay? Like you can create a script in such a way that the document dot cookie is like a variable, okay, which stores the cookie details. Like you can edit that in such a way that the document dot cookie value gets will be sent to your server, like your attacking server. So that is how you can do it. Like you can also go to the inspect, you can go to console and you can type document.cookie. This is like basic JavaScript. Like you can edit it in such a way that this cookie details will be coming to your attacking server. So if you want, I'll leave the link for that, how you can do that, but this is fine. So this is the cookie that we have. So just copy it. Uh, just copy that, and I think the card should show up. No, I don't know. Browse categories, your profile. Yeah, okay, it is it, at least there is some profile here, so that's fine. So let's paste. We got the cookie here. So you can see there is a cookie here. So the cookie variable name is login, and this is the value test percentage 2f and test. So like most of the time the cookies may also be like readable or can be understandable. So I've seen some websites using a base 64 version of username and password, so that happens. So keep that in mind and do that. So that is it, and you got the cookie here. So sometimes the process here in the session hijacking is like you should get the cookie, so no matter what. So once you get the cookie, it is going to be easy. So I have my other session here on Firefox. So I'm going to the test php.vulnerweb.com, php.vulnerweb.com. You can try it on other sites as well. Just check, okay. Like it may not always be possible on all the sites, but there is some good chance you can check that out. If you go to your cart here, you can see it is showing me as like you are not logged in. So there are few extensions here called as cookie editors. Like I'm showing this on Firefox, but there are several this cookie editor type of extensions available for almost all the browsers. So choose anything. So I have already some cookie editor sort of thing. So here you can go here. So there are no cookies here. So let's add a cookie. So the name is going to be login. Okay, and the value is going to be this. Control C. Okay, so like if there are already existing cookies, you can even make changes as well with this cookie editor tools. Okay, I think most of you guys who tried like Hotstar Premium for free or Netflix Premium for free, like may use this sort of thing. Like you use the cookie there, like you used already a cookie there. So let me add and let me reload the page, and you can see that I'm logged in here. So that is how it is. Like I just hijacked the session. So is it possible on all the sites? No, because most of the sites, what they do is like they have their own sort of their mechanism for the cookie. So based on time, they keep on changing and sort of stuff. So it happens, like it is not bad to try. So you can try it on your own network and you can see whether whether there is a session hijacking possible for that particular website or not. And I also seen few reports, people mentioning that session hijacking being possible. Okay, so how you can prevent it is like have like strong password authentication. If you feel that your session is getting hijacked, so try to try to change the passwords and sort of stuff. And also one more thing, don't leave your browsers. Okay, like as I told you earlier, that your browsers also store the cookie information. So if there are like few locations where you can find out the cookie location, as well as there is also something like don't save your passwords within the browser, because they are saved within your system itself locally. So like for example, if some attacker gets access to your system, then he could copy that cookie and he could do the same session hijacking. So that works. And also one thing, session hijacking fails when the account has two-factor authentication. Like I tried it personally. Like if an account is having a two-factor authentication or multi-factor authentication enabled, then there is a good chance that this session hijacking fails. So like implement your security measures, and if you are doing for like bug bounty or sort of stuff, so try to consider a lot of factors. So I hope you enjoyed this video. So if you do end up liking this video, make sure you like it and do share with your friends who are really interested in these sort of ethical hacking and penetration testing stuff. This is Satvik signing off. I'll meet you in the next video. Thank you.